Man. Welcome, everybody, to the episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your man, the people's champ, and I'm not here alone, y'all. I'm here with the gurus, man. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What up, y'all?
What's up, everybody?
Oh, man. We're going to kick tonight off like we always do with the first lady of No Balls, No Glory. CC, introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? CC, the first lady. Just trying to process it like everybody else today.
You better start doing more than CC, the first lady, damn it.
I told West 10 is supposed to be helping me with my catch line. That is not my forte.
So you ain't got the bars yet, huh?
I don't have the bars. I need some help. I need a ghostwriter.
Oh, goddamn. Speaking of bars, West 10 in the building. West, introduce yourself.
Hey, you already know what to do, man. From 21 to 22, all the way to 23. You know what I'm talking about? It's your boy, Mr. West Tennessee. You hear me? What's going on?
I'm going to be like, nigga, we in 23. What you say, 21 to 22? I said, goddamn, we in 23. Oh, man, we got my man Dino's in the building.
23. Boom.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Dino's in the building. It's a somber day in sports. I have a little bar I'll just drop. 22 to 23, we're all praying for Damar Hamlin and this urgency.
Man. And D didn't change his name, but I changed it for him. The Gridiron Champ. Goddamn me.
Yeah, I know this was supposed to be Champions Night, but obviously more pressing things has taken hold, so we can table that until maybe next show.
Yeah, we'll table it to the next one. Hey man, we got my man Doctor Game Related in the building. Game, introduce yourself.
I am the doctor. You know what I'm talking about? We all sending our prayers up for my man in Buffalo. Him and his family. Brother, you going to be all right. You in God's hands at the end of the day. That's the doctor's order. That's the doctor's word right there.
That's the ultimate doctor, huh?
Hey, he got you.
That's the ultimate doctor right there, man.
That's it.
So what's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing today, man?
Man, work.
I'm good, man. Work what he said.
Yeah.
Work is still kind of, dazed.
I think
dazed is the best word I can describe.
Yeah, dazed. It's like I
think everybody was dazed about that, man. It was just like it seemed so surreal. If I can say that, it seemed like it just a surreal, out of body experience. And if you guys have ever put on them pads and was on the gridiron, man, you guys would know, man. You guys would know. Oh, Dino, I got to give you another bit of bad news, brother.
What's that?
Your assistant coach, Carl Jackson, passed away. Carl Jackson Jr. passed away yesterday, man.
Man.
Yeah, dog. I had...
Rest in peace, bro.
Man, I'm like, man, and I'm just sitting back thinking that Levi, they just lost Billy around 4 or 5 months ago. They lost their brother Billy 4 or 5 months ago, and now Carl Jr. passed away yesterday, man.
Rough start to the year, man.
Man,
we 3 days in.
3 days in, man. And wasn't Carl Jr. coaching y'all, Dino?
Yeah. You remember Sherrod? He was out there with us.
Was Magnum out there with y'all too?
Nah,
Coach Magnum?
I don't think Magnum was out there. I know we had Coach Troy. He was out there.
Did Randy Daddy come out there and help some too?
Yeah.
Oh wow. God.
Randy Potter. Yeah, former St. Louis Cardinal. We had to have good times, man. We used to hang out down there in his condo. You know, we played halftime at one of the last games in the old Bush Stadium.
Oh man, who did y'all play? Frank Robinson?
Yeah, we played against them at halftime, and the Cardinals were playing the Giants. So we were walking past like LT and Carl Banks and all them, and I'm just in awe. Wow. You know, I'm not even focused on playing. I'm too busy looking at shit.
You looking at the
they like, you know, they called the play. I didn't hear the play. Get in the huddle, huh? I'm looking at the crowd. I'm looking at the Giants.
Hey, you looking at 25,000 plus, 20,000 plus.
Way more than that, because it was the last season they were here, so they were selling out.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What was it? Y'all ended in a tie, didn't you?
Yep. It went so quick, and I have very vague memories of that game, but that stood out was walking past the Giants and just looking at the crowd. That's what I remember. I don't even remember playing at all.
Did you guys? Now you guys had a chance to go to the game itself, right?
Yeah. So after, you know, we got to stay around for the rest of the game.
Okay.
I don't want nobody to think I'm laughing at anything y'all talking about. But my grandson just took his diaper off and he's running through the house.
Is it full?
No.
Okay, that's a win.
Yeah.
No, cause my grandson walking too, and he gonna be a lefty. Cause if you got glasses, beware, cause he gonna snatch them. And I'm talking quick. I ain't never seen a baby with a hand so quick.
This one here.
2 seconds, boom, gone.
That one in there.
Gone in 60 seconds, huh?
Gone. You know, and as my daughter, I'm telling her, hey, he gonna have to play football or something. This boy, he got too much skill. At one, he gonna play something. We gonna find something for him to do.
he got to get something, huh?
Yeah, he got put my genes to work.
So got to put them good set of G's to work, huh?
Got to.
Oh man, Wes, what's up with you, man? Down there in the Ville, baby.
Man, it's been a long rainy day, man. There in Tennessee, man.
You got all the rain we had yesterday.
But it's been all right though.
Y'all sent the rain down that way?
Do what?
Y'all sent the rain down there to Tennessee, D?
Yeah, it came through here yesterday. It was heavy, like damn.
Yeah.
And then here we go again with these crazy ass temperatures because it's been in the mid 60s in January.
Like why?
I didn't even wear a coat.
Exactly. It's been feeling good though, but goddamn, it was just
birds all confused. Like I'm hearing birds chirping in the morning. Like, shouldn't y'all be south? You know, it's a pond behind my crib.
I saw a fly.
They didn't came back to the pond because it melted.
Damn.
They out there having a good time.
Having a jolly old time, man.
Just kicking it.
Well, if you ain't lying, the Thunder just beat the crap out of Boston.
Hey, what did Shy Kid Gilchrist do? I know he probably went crazy tonight, didn't he?
I don't know. He probably didn't have to. I mean, they put up 150 in regulation.
Wow.
This is not
an
overtime score. Apparently, it wasn't Shy didn't do much because they interviewing Trey Mann. He had 21 points.
Dang.
So they got beat by the whole team. Everybody took a shot.
Wow.
Say,
So that
everybody
means
was
they
on
whole
them.
starting five probably was in double digits.
Probably so. Because I mean, when you put up 150 in regulation,
Right. You gotta have, man, your whole starting five probably had a dub.
heck, the Warriors went into double overtime, and that game went to it was 143 to 141, and that was double overtime.
So was this game overtime or regulation?
No, it was regulation.
Oh, Boston needs to go and tank it up for the rest of the year. Y'all might be done already.
Let's say Boston should stick a fork in it.
Man.
117 to 150.
Man.
117 to 150.
They told these folks ass out the frame.
They had, wait a minute, the first quarter, OKC scored 34. They scored 40 in the second, 48 in the third. 48 in the third, and 28 in the fourth.
Wow.
48. That's crazy.
That's a half.
And wait a minute, and Tatum and Brown almost had 30 points each.
And still got Peter Roll like that.
No, man.
But you're right. The starting five of OKC, 17, 21, 10, 23, 25, and they had 21, a man with 21 off the bench. Two people with 21 off the bench.
Not gonna beat that no matter who
was hooping, man. It was too much for Tatum and goddamn Cub, man. Cause look, them folks put a whole nother 5 in. They was tearing them folks' ass up. I said, damn. It ain't nobody had no hair on their face, man. That would trip me out, man. Then
what's up with you?
For real though, then Tatum them started trying to beast them because they like, man, these little young niggas, they tried to beast them and shit. So that's when Smart got threw out. Tatum got them falling, trying to get off of it because they trying to look for him, and they stealing the ball from him, traying their ass up.
Turn them off the frame, huh? Where?
Yeah, it was a good game though, but because it was.
You say it was a good game, huh?
It was so good he done muted himself.
Right.
That's how good it was.
Isaiah Joe. Oh man, that boy was going in.
Was he?
First name.
Not Isaiah Joe. Hey man.
First name.
Hey, before we I know you very get into it, BP. I got a quick question for everybody.
Go ahead, D. Go ahead, D.
You posted the tweet from Skip Bayless yesterday.
Oh my God, yeah.
Let's address this real quick.
Because you know what? Because
anybody got his clip from what he said this morning?
And I was waiting for it. Well, first I wanted to see if Shannon Sharp was going to be on air with him, and of course he wasn't. So they gave him the whole platform to backpedal and do damage control. It was a bunch of BS. Like, how can you misconstrue you saying, well, what about the game?
You know what I think Skip Bayless does? I think Skip Bayless, not to try, because he's a true jackass, right? He's an absolute true jackass. But I think that he's so old school. You know how Michael Jordan don't tweet. And there's a reason Michael Jordan don't tweet, because he can't change his words to fit the Twitter.
He can't play the narrative.
He can't play the narrative on Twitter because he gonna say some stuff that is gonna be really unpopular, and people are not gonna. It's just not gonna fly with everybody. I think Skip Bayless tweets like he thinks. He don't because like he's saying it out loud. Like I can almost see what he was saying this morning as him actually believing that. Like he's speaking it like, man, like we all said, they're gonna have to postpone and they're gonna have to cancel this game. But we all said it in our heads. It's like, I don't know how they're gonna figure this out, because that game really has some significant impact on playoff seeding and everything else.
It did.
It did. What he tweeted was actually true. It was just dumb to tweet it in one tweet because nobody's going to pay attention to that bottom line of the tweet.
No, it's called you should have waited like
Right,
everybody else. Maybe once we get confirmation that he's okay and he's going to recover, then you can ask about the damn game and the playoff implications.
But
no, he just needs Fox to review his tweet. He needs a co-sponsor on his Twitter account for somebody to review his shit. Meaning because when he saying right. It don't go out to somebody review it.
Right, because if you ever watch, just watch the next time the Lakers play or the next time the Cowboys play, watch Skip Bayless's Twitter feed. He tweets as he emotionally watches the game. So everything that happens, he tweets about it. He will go off clean off about something or be amped up about it, and then all of a sudden something happens, and now he got to eat his words in live action.
You know how many times that dude had to eat his words?
All the time. He tweets. He doesn't. He does not. He tweets like he's sitting there talking trash with his friend watching the game.
That's because he look at us like we are trash. That motherfucker keeps showing us his tape, and ain't nobody doing shit about it.
Now, the reason why he had to do that is if you watched it, somebody from Fox called him and said, somebody, one of his bosses called him and said, "Did you see the fire that you're getting from that tweet? You got to clean that up."
Literally,
right?
You got the whole 2 hours today to clean that up.
You got to clean that up. They called Shannon.
They said, "Shannon, we'll give you the day off with pay, buddy."
Oh, because Shannon was gonna roast him.
They say, "Shannon, you can stay home, buddy. We're gonna pay you for the entire day. Don't worry about it."
So I definitely want to see tomorrow because don't act like they ain't gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Oh man, he has to answer for what he said, man. He got an answer to that. And that was just sickening, man. But man, this is my thing though, man. All these fantasy people and I understand about fantasy, man. But man, you know how many people wanted them to play that damn game yesterday, man?
That don't play fantasy football.
That don't play. Come on, man.
But I have a solution. I have a solution. We were talking about this before we went on. I have a solution for the fantasy fallout. For all the players in the game yesterday, if you had them in your lineup, just give them their average points scored for the season.
The average point score.
Just Joe Burrow, Allen, whatever they averaged, that's what they get for yesterday's game. And call it. That's only fair. That'll end all the disputes right there.
That will shake everybody up. That would end everything.
You know, of course, you're going to have outliers when somebody say, well, shit, I needed 40 points and he averaged 36. Well, hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I know
your guy could have went out there and got 15 points. Who knows? And in some cases, it may take somebody over the top. But that's the only fair way, fantasy-wise, to move past this. Because I don't think the NFL is going. I don't think they're going to make up the game. Honestly, I think it's just going. Those two teams are just going to end up playing 16 games.
But they got them.
Isn't it a week before the playoffs start?
No, I think they go right in because after this weekend, then it's a wild card weekend.
Right. Only the first place team get a bye. You're right.
Right.
But herein lies the problem. Cincinnati needed that game to help them win the division.
No, Cincinnati needed that game to
lock up the division.
They had to tie Buffalo for first place in the AFC.
Because if Cincinnati loses
it'd have been
that
a three-way
game,
tie with the Chiefs, the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Bengals would have been a 3-way tie. And I don't know what the tiebreaker is.
If Cincinnati loses that game, boy, that game with us will be significant, man. And when I say that game with us will be so significant, oh my God, it will determine the division, man.
I wouldn't say that's significant because y'all not looking too good, Ravens. It's not looking good.
Here you go.
I call it like I call it. I'm a Rodgers fan, and I said they was gonna finish last this season, and it was going that route. Packers are on their way because Justin Fields started balling. The Vikings ran away with the division, and the Lions were 500. It was set up for the Packers to finish last.
Yep,
it was, but
like I said, I call it straight. I'm not shitting on y'all. I'm just saying the Ravens haven't been playing well because the quarterback position. Once Jackson went down, the offense. How many points y'all scored? How many points y'all scored?
And you know what, Dino, you could still be a prophet if Rodgers and them lose to the Detroit Lions. They would be officially in last place.
Yeah.
So, but what you say? What's up, Wes?
It's just Gridiron Champ. No, Dino, no, he be fucking with me because he ain't got no organization he represent. He said, he's just a players guy.
But I call everybody out. I call out the Steelers. I call out the Packers. I call out the Chargers. I don't just single out one team. Y'all defense has been saving y'all because at first the defense was costing y'all wins. Of late, the defense was saving y'all, but at some point, you still gonna have to score some points.
I think you got a special distaste for us Ravens, though, man.
No,
y'all just acting like y'all was going.
Y'all like y'all was going undefeated, and I was like, no, they not.
We damn near could have, man. But we
hey, I don't like them because that's West 10 team. Fuck them.
Hey,
Now see, that's keeping it a buck. That's what we do here.
Hey, that's keeping it a whole dollar, man. But man, let's talk about that game last night, man, and the hit and everything else, man.
It ain't nothing to talk about.
Well,
it is something to talk about because
there's two points to hit on.
Get it to me.
Number one, I get that, everybody is showing empathy and, they're sending support and prayers for his family and for him. I understand that. Now, I've been trying to figure out how to say this without coming off insensitive, which I'm not being insensitive.
Right.
But when I heard some of these media people acting like they knew him, y'all didn't know who the fuck this dude was until what happened last night. Let's put that out there.
Right.
Y'all can stop it with the overreaction. Y'all didn't know him. Y'all didn't know his mama. Y'all didn't know his family. You barely knew anything about his foundation, which, by the way, has over $4 million donated in 24 hours.
Man, $4 billion, dog.
$4 million, and the goal was 2,500, I believe.
25,000.
Yeah.
25,000 was the goal. It was 100,000.
100.
Yeah,
I thought it was 25,000.
That's what I said. I think they're missing a zero. What you gonna do with 25K with these kids?
Man, you can't even buy a G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip no more, man. Right,
but my point is.
But you gotta think of, like he said, like Dino saying, he wasn't like this big
megastar.
So he was doing what he felt he could do for kids.
Right. So you can't expect him to be like, I'm gonna try to raise $1 million. We don't know what kind of contract he got. And number two is just the overreaction. And I said it's okay to show empathy. Somebody's life is hanging in the balance. Obviously, you're going to be empathetic to that. But don't overreact. Don't act like you knew him personally. That's kind of my beef. It's like the overreaction. And I just had to turn the shit off because it was starting to piss me off.
Yeah, because they talked about that all last night, all this morning.
There's no update.
If
So
I
how do you
heard,
talk
if
about
I
it for
heard the
8 hours? 8 hours of
Exactly.
you
if I
repeating the
heard
same thing.
right, if I heard the timeline one more time,
Oh my God.
if I saw the timeline put up one more time,
Now,
like I was literally glad that there was a game on, an NBA game on last night, because I had to find something to watch to take my mind somewhere else.
right. Now, Joe Buck, to their credit, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, I think, did a good job. Being that this has never happened before, you know. But
they did a real good job.
They kept cutting back to the studio, and it's like Booger before that obviously was shaking up. Like, you can't keep
get
talking.
It off of Booger, because Booger's about to cry.
Like, right, and it's like you can't keep right, because he's a former player, so he can empathize more than the other two. The other two are actually reporters, right? This is what they do. They talk about sports. But you can beat something up to where now I'm just numb to it because there's nothing else you can say.
Because they were, I mean, nobody could be prepared for anything like that would happen last night. But they were so stunned. It just kept on repeating it over and over and over and over.
And in the morning, every other talk show, same thing. And it was like, I'm kind of numb to it now because there's really nothing much you can say. Do you have any updates?
Updates?
And my point is like, okay, run some footage of his games in college.
Bingo.
Let us get to know him.
Let us get to know him. And then we memorialize him and keep him in our prayers at the same time instead of just beating the same stuff over. There's no update.
I mean, I like the person whose take on it. Like, I like what Aaron Rodgers said, and
he actually said something good for a change.
Right, it's like, wow, he got a haircut, and
that's all he needed. Get rid of that man bun.
Got rid of the man bun.
He got rid of the man bun, and he got some insight. And then Mike Tomlin.
Well, you know, Tomlin was going to be on point.
Tomlin was on point.
Tomlin a class act anyway.
But do y'all agree with me on my premise about the overreaction?
Yeah, because it was something that was so horrific, and there are no updates, but yet still y'all don't want to use. Y'all trying to use this. Y'all trying to fill up the airspace by repetitively saying it and being overly dramatic about it.
Exactly, and it's like
overly.
You could have called me, and I'd be like, pull up his college games.
Yes, pull up college games. Pull up a lot of stuff.
Games from last season, because this is his second year. Pull up games from last season. Find some video on him. Run that. Not saying that he's deceased, but everybody's tuned in. And nobody really knows him. Because they even said it. We really don't know him. So stop acting like you know him. That's all I'm saying.
That's the thing that's getting you. They acting like they know him, man.
Yeah, like, come on, stop.
You ain't.
And I'm not saying not to be empathetic, because I was empathetic last night. Like, damn, he's 24. My daughter's 25.
So so you old enough to be his pops and stuff.
Right. So obviously I'm empathetic to that. This man's life's on the line. Right. So yes, but I'm not overreacting. I'm not like, oh man, I can't work, because that man, young man, he went to the hospital at the game. I can stop.
Yeah.
I really think that it's the first time, because I told B this earlier. That's the first time a lot of people ever seen a body collapse like that.
I knew something was wrong because I was getting food, and then I saw y'all's. I think somebody hit me in the group me, and I looked at y'all's and said, "Are you watching the game?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just ran to get some food." Like, what happened? It's like, man, somebody collapsed and they performing CPR. I'm like, what? So I hurried up, got my food, ran back to the crib, hit the rewind button, and I saw him fall. I was like, wow, that ain't no concussion fall.
Right. See, I done seen that fall before.
I
done seen that fall before.
And then it's the whole not necessarily. It's the whole let's blame the NFL for all of this stuff. This young man had a cardiac episode. We don't know why he had a cardiac episode.
We don't.
There's so many layers to this.
There's so many layers to this. You don't know why he had a cardiac episode, and it's a hit that you've seen 1,000 times, because it wasn't even a hit that you would go, oh, nobody. It's a tackle.
And then he went down. He got up.
And then he fell back down.
And then he fell, just went down.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is, we don't know, like I was talking to Champ earlier, he's a 6th-round pick, right? He's in there because Michael Hyde got injured early in the year.
Right.
That's why he's in there.
Yeah.
They thin at that spot. So he could have woke up not feeling great yesterday.
Yeah.
And instead of telling the medical staff and training staff something's wrong, something's off, he's thinking, we need this game for seeding. I can't say I don't feel good, because I who knows if I'll ever get the shot again.
Man, yep.
That's kind of what Ryan Clark was saying, that it's a gift and a curse, because they have that gladiator warrior type mentality. Granted, it's not as bad as it used to be, like in the 70s and the 80s as far as the NFL and its viciousness because of all the rule changes, but still you have players battling through injuries, doing whatever they got to do to stay in the game.
Right.
Yes.
And
Let me pause
only thing to say, Ryan Clark back in the day is he went into that meeting trying to get into that game. Tom listened for 5 minutes and said, if I wouldn't put my son out there, I ain't putting you out there.
And that leads me to my second point, is the long-term effects of what happened. Regardless of what happens, it's definitely going to be fallout. I even talked to people today that saying they don't want their kids playing football. Because you already had, especially the ones that were already on the fence. After watching that, they're definitely not letting their kids play football.
And this is my thing too with that 2D. You sit back and you think, man, if you go watch Little League football and JFL football, back in the day, we started football at 7 years old with pads. Now, we started at 7 with pads. Nowadays, they starting at 5 and 6 with football pads on. They little bodies ain't even equipped to absorb some of the shock. Back then, years back, you used to play flag football up until you get to 7 or 8 years old. And see, the thing is, when I was coaching in JFL, when I was coaching, man, you got guys, they mix the 7 and the 8s. And right then and there, you see the difference between a 7-year-old team and an 8-year-old team.
They get pounded.
Oh my God, man! When I had my team, we was all 7s, and what the JFL tried to do back in the day, try to put you in a conference where a lot of kids that's like mixed, half 7, half 8s, they ain't gonna just throw you over there to the wolves and stuff. But we was all 7. We ended up 4-4. We lost the 4 games to the all 8s. We beat the all 7s, and then we played the all 8-year-old team in the Super Bowl and lost that game. They had the 3rd place bowl. We lost the 3rd place bowl 7-6. We turned back around. Now we all 8. And we playing against all 7-year-olds. So what you think we doing? We 30 ball. We beat them 30-something to nothing because these kids first year playing and stuff, man. But the point I'm trying to make is all these kids' bodies, man, ain't even equipped for that and everything. Shout out to my boy Willie Jack and Jay. Man, Let the Film Speak jumped in here with us, man. We appreciate y'all brothers, man.
What's up, fellas? Welcome.
Hey, man, he say he ain't got to tell the medical staff that because he playing for his job. He say my son for sure playing flag football while he's young and still learning. You right, Jay? Hey,
that's definitely the move, man. Because like I said, you can get your kids in sports too early and they burn out. By the time they get to high school, they done with it. Like I've been playing since I was 7. Now I'm 13. I'm tired of it.
Hey man, that's the way it was, man. I mean,
but you know what? I was also, of course, it made every major news network, and it made CNN.
Right.
And CNN posted the article that a soccer player had the same thing happen to him.
Yeah.
And same thing happened to him about 8 months ago, or 18. It was same thing happened to him. Just collapsed on the soccer field. It happened to an NBA player. I mean, it was 20 years ago.
Hank Gallis.
Oh, that happened to Hank, man.
Yeah. So my point is, we've never seen this, but it's not that it's never happened in sports. And the thing you have to realize is you have to take it. This is a one-off. This is an anomaly. This doesn't mean everybody's just going to start having heart attacks from playing football. This is where people get like the emotions get the best of them, and they haven't had a chance to step back and look at things logically.
Right.
Because it's just so fresh.
Right. And that's part of the reason the NFL went away from them two-a-days during the preseason when they would go through training camp. They went away from all that because it was a bunch of players that fell out and died when they was doing that.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a few years ago.
Yeah, that's why they quit. Like they when that new collective bargaining agreement came in and all them players jumped on it. That was part of the reason they jumped on it.
Yeah,
right,
hey, man. They wanted to reduce them days they was practicing in and all them hits and stuff. If you ever, you ain't really never see how hard them guys hit unless you stood on the sideline or was at a game live. These guys are going full speed. That's just like. I'm gonna give you an example how full speed is to them, man. That's just like you got your it's just like you got your garage door down and you taking off running full speed trying to run through your garage door. That it's not gonna happen. But that just goes to show you the impact and everything, man. That they have and everything. And these guys right here, you look at it and we look at it. And you look at the guys the next day, man. That's why that Monday after they finish playing their football games is a treatment day, man. They end up getting their bodies treated and stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's no problem. Every Monday after the NFL season, that's their treatment day. Tuesday is their off day. They go in and get everything repaired and prepared, and Tuesday they still. And majority of them still come back in Tuesday to get more treatment and stuff.
Yeah, you got to recover, man. Has anybody ever experienced a full body cramp?
Yeah.
That's the worst shit ever.
Man.
Like literally your whole body just basically starts cramping. Shit you didn't even know that can cramp will cramp.
Right.
Fingers, toes, neck.
The only thing they get it off is some quick salt.
Yeah.
That is a good point. That's a good point, Jay. He said nowadays players are bigger, faster, and hit harder, but them brains are the same. You can treat the body, but you can't treat the brain. That's a fact too, man.
That's true. And that leads me to my third point. Long-term effects. After this, you will see a good number of NFL players retire.
Oh man, JJ Watt is not questioning his retirement right now, man.
You're gonna see more. I'm telling you, it's a lot of players that were like, maybe I'll play another year or two. After that, yesterday, they're done.
The question is, does JJ Watt play against San Francisco this weekend?
No, there's no reason. What does he have to gain from it?
You're not going to the playoffs. D-Hop ain't playing. I mean, why?
They're not. They're going to retire. So those players that have said either on the fence or those veterans that have already cashed out, they're done.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald.
Done.
He done.
You're going to start seeing players retire at a younger age. Too.
At a younger age. They're going to get about 28, 29 and call it.
Man, probably 25. They come out and get that big contract.
Hey, man.
This is why they want guaranteed money because of the risk.
3 years, 3 days. That's all they're looking for. 3 years, 3 days, so you can get your pension. Period.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do something else.
3 years, 3 days, you out of there. It's simple as that.
Definitely gonna be fallout because I was thinking about that today. I'm like, oh, we getting ready to see major fallout.
Well, and then also while you saying that, I even thought about the fact that how the NFL done changed these hits to where if you don't tell this man he can't dip his shoulder, now that's a shoulder to shoulder collision instead of this man running into his chest.
Oh man. Oh, you can go back as far as like last Monday night's game, man. When Darwin James hit the dude from Indianapolis. Darwin James hit the dude so hard he concussed himself.
Damn, he was damn near out when he hit the ground.
Yes.
Yep.
And he got kicked out.
And he got ejected. You got ejected and you got concussed.
I don't even think he knew he was ejected.
He didn't know.
It.
It took him a minute.
Because you at the Darwin. But see, after Darwin James hit him, his teammate came over there and got him up because he saw Darwin was stumbling a little bit.
Well, you've seen a lot of that lately. Is teammates are more aware, and actually, I think the Steelers game it happened. Somebody got hit, and I think it was Pickett was telling him just stay down. I don't know who it was, but he was telling him just stay down.
That's it.
Like don't even try to get up because then if the spotter sees you get up and you woozy, you go into the blue tent, you in concussion protocol.
That's it, right. Man. Stay down because if you get up and stumble,
get your bearings. Like just stay here for a second. Till you good?
Right. You got to be like a heavyweight fighter. Take that 8 count.
Yep.
That don't mean you out. Don't get up till you count the 8.
That's it. That is it. Because man, hey, these guys, and I'm taking Jerome Bettis said it best, man. If you guys ever heard Jerome Bettis, he even wrote it in his book, man. When he finished playing games, he say he couldn't even walk up the steps and go to his room, man. He couldn't even do that.
Yeah, he was a bruising back, man. He had a lot of contact. That's why you see all them old Rams that was on the greatest show on turf. They all moved around just fine. You know why? Because they didn't take big hits.
That's it.
They caught the ball, get down.
Get down. Hey, and like me and my brother was talking about, that was a business decision.
Hell yeah.
That was probably the best.
That's how I would have played. Hey, I don't have to make Sports Center.
And let me tell you what, because if y'all watched the game, did y'all watch the beginning of the game when Buffalo got the possession? When the first play was an out to Diggs, and Diggs got it, and he could have just ran out of bounds, but he lowered his shoulder and ran the safety over. I don't know if y'all even seen it. It was the second.
Yeah, I've seen it, BP. Yeah.
Diggs could have easily ran out of bounds, but he said he trying to set the tone and stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's an emotional game, man. Like, it's an I'll use Jair Alexander and Jefferson for example. Now, Jair Alexander basically called out JJ early in the week, so they've been going back and forth all week. So that's the game I was looking forward to. I said, I got to see this shit. And he shut him down. He shut him down. You can see JJ getting pissed off.
One reception for 13 yards.
One reception, I think, for 15. So he was getting more pissed and pissed to where now you all the way out your game.
That's it.
He all the way out your game.
No gritty, no nothing.
No, the only gritty was done by Jair. That's why I was telling y'all before. I said, "Hey JJ, you might need to retire that greedy man because he had your number."
Hey, you remember Juju was doing all that stuff till he
was doing all that damn dancing and shit.
All that damn dancing and stuff, man. Hey, get out there and play the game,
play ball, man. Just play ball. Let your numbers speak.
Because you put unnecessary targets on your back. Yep, that's what let the film speak say. One catch, 15 yards.
The worst performance of his career.
Oh my God!
And not only that, he missed the opportunity to break that 200,000 mark because he's not going to get. I think he need 240.
I ain't gonna say that, man. Anything possible against the damn Birds, man.
Yeah, but guess what? I don't think they play their starters. They're not going to catch.
They the number 3 seed.
I think they locked in the 3. They can't go up or down.
Because they was number 2 at one while.
Who you talking about?
Because they got the same
Vikings.
record. The Vikings and the Vikings
49ers.
got the same record as the Niners and everything.
But they both division winners, so
The only way any of that'll change up is if both Dallas and Philadelphia lose.
yeah.
And then the Vikings and the
San
Vikings
Francisco be the number 1 seed. San
Now,
Francisco.
Minnesota lost to both Dallas and the Eagles, so they'll be behind them.
Handily.
But what about so Philadelphia, so the Minnesota be, because they still won the division, so they go get a home game. They'll drop the number 4.
They'll get a home game, but they have really nothing to play for in this last week, to be honest. Right. So I don't think Jefferson plays. If they do, they may play him a quarter, if that, half at the most. So that record's done.
If you're the Chiefs, do you play all your guys this week versus the Raiders?
They playing for that bye, so they're gonna play.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna play their starters. They want that bye.
And then you got Jacksonville and Tennessee.
That's gonna be the game of the week.
That will be next Saturday night.
Yes, sir. That will be the game of the week.
But I gotta say, man, with everything that's going on, man, let's just recap last week, man. Let's just go and recap it and do what we do, man. Dallas and Tennessee, man, 27-13. Dak Prescott, 282. CD had 100 yards receiving. Hassan Haskins, man, was running that peel for Tennessee, man. Chiefs and Jags, you right, Jay. But that Tennessee game, man, damn, they didn't have the confidence to go. That's the game you should have got Malik Willis his work.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
No,
why? I want to know why.
He's shown that he can't move that offense.
Right.
He can't. So you have Dobbs come in, who's more established. I think he's been in the league 5 or 6 years. So he's got a little bit more under his belt, and it showed. He was moving the ball. Yeah, he missed a few throws, but there were some drops too.
But that's the thing, though. If it's a throwaway game, you don't give a damn one way or another. Why don't you give Malik Willis that opportunity? Because you wouldn't have drafted him as high as you drafted him to say he's not going to take over after.
But if he's not ready, BP, no matter what game it is, he ain't ready. Even if it's a throwaway game.
You want him to get Tony Banks?
You're going to fuck him up in a throwaway game, and then now his confidence is shot.
Right.
Put him out there when he's ready and he's prepared.
So you don't throw him out there to let him get to work.
No, he's not ready.
Not after what he just shown.
From what I've seen, he's not ready.
Right. Preseason, I thought he was ready to at least step in.
You can't count shit in preseason. They run a vanilla offense.
I mean, I know, but I thought he was at least on the level to step in and do.
But the thing is, he has the strongest arm out of every quarterback on that damn staff.
A strong arm don't mean shit if you don't know where it's going.
Coach Corey in the building. Coach Corey, what's up, baby?
Tim Tebow right now. I would take Tim Tebow over him right now.
Dang, Tim Tebow.
At
least Tebow will win.
Won't take Jamar Russell.
Right,
Coach Corey, introduce yourself. You're in the building, baby.
Coach on mute.
Coach, you there? God damn, Coach, you in a sunken place, brother? You all right?
Don't drink tea, Coach. I'm
telling you, man.
Nah, he'll be back.
He'll be back. Hey, man. But man, I would took a gamble with Malik, man. If this is my quarterback of the future, man, damn it, I'm finna take my shots with him right now, man.
Dobbs gives them the best chance to compete against Jacksonville next week. If you threw Willis out against this Jaguar defense next week, it would not end well.
But Tannehill gonna be back next week.
Tannehill's done.
Right.
That's why they
I
want to
heard.
say we need a more established quarterback.
But at the end of the day,
He's
it
just
don't
not
matter
ready.
what quarterback Tennessee have out there. If Deuce ain't out there, King Henry, whatever they call it, they ain't gonna do nothing. Look, last week they got a couple interceptions. How many games they didn't get a couple interceptions and couldn't capitalize? Because they couldn't run the ball. They couldn't get no first down. They couldn't take time off the clock. They needed Henry. They got 2 interceptions from their defense. They could have. They just couldn't make nothing happen when they got the interception. They turned the ball and put it.
Hey man, hey Coach Corey in the building. Coach Corey, introduce yourself, brother. I think you're here now with us.
I don't think Coach like you no more. He ain't talking to you.
I think he's just a passenger. He's just a passenger tonight.
I'm his boy, man. Ain't I'm your boy, Coach?
Man, I got my headphones in, man. I for some reason they ain't connected or something. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got
you. Hear you.
Yes, sir. We hear you, Coach.
Man, this Coach Corey, man. Reach one, teach one. That's what I'm doing, man. Just got back from practice, man. Trying to influence some young minds.
Oh man, there you go, Coach.
Hey,
They're trying. Hey, Coach, I told him, man, Coach ain't ignoring me. I'm his boy. Ain't I'm your boy, Coach?
Man, next topic.
Right.
That's why I love Coach.
Hey, you need to hit the ground, blue.
Hey man, right. Hey,
real quick, y'all.
Let the film speak. Say Trevor Lawrence finally playing like a first round pick. If he keeps playing like that, I wouldn't be surprised if they go pretty far further than people expect in the playoffs.
So you got Chiefs and Jags in your AFC final, AFC Championship game?
Absolutely not.
I don't.
I just hell no.
I want to see if Jay won't. Look, Jags are hot. Don't get me wrong, but playoffs is a whole nother animal.
Hey y'all, I got a quick update.
Go ahead.
His uncle told CNN that he's still sedated, but he seems to be trending upwards in a positive way.
Okay, that's positive news.
And the GoFundMe has hit 5 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang.
Now make me. I don't want to GoFundMe. So you mean to tell me the Buffalo Bills ain't taking care of this man?
No.
That's just he had a toy drive.
Not
a GoFundMe. It's just he had a toy drive, and everybody's been donating.
And see, man, this is what aggravates me about this.
Yeah,
this man had this GoFundMe out there, but it takes for him to be in critical condition for people to donate. Come on, man. What kind of shit is that? This man had to be laying lifeless in the middle of the football field for all of a sudden people to have compassion and want to donate to his toy drive.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
After Christmas, though.
And that's the thing we always talk about, man, how the world will play. The world plays on people's emotions.
That part.
They play on people's emotions. And I'm gonna use this from a personal example and everything, man.
They want to be relevant.
When my dad was killed and everything, everybody in St. Louis, a lot of people around the area knew who he was and everything. But when they aired that live with him on the ground dying on Facebook and everything, so many people threw up GoFundMe pages. I had to go on the news and say, these are all fake pages that we donate to a Fundly account. So my dad passed away. They turned around and like you say, the world plays off emotions right now. They turned around and donated $500,000 to this account in honor of my dad and everything for the family of Captain David Dorn and everything. But it just goes to show you, man, how everybody plays off the emotion. Prior to that, they didn't know who my dad was and everything. I mean, he was just a regular decorated police officer that retired, but nobody in the world then. You got people that go on there. The president went on and tweeted and all that other stuff. So, I mean, that just goes to show. The point I'm trying to make is you play off emotions. The world is based off emotions. Emotions.
You know what crazy? You know, based off emotion. You know, the crazy part about all of that, champ, is, and what Coach just said. Now, we all pray that this young man makes a full and complete recovery, right?
Yes.
Like that. But he could make a full recovery and go on and live the rest of his life, but never play football again. Never. And so what he knows is his norm, or his norm could be forever altered. And he could suffer behind it mentally. Once they hear that he's recovered, people gonna go on about their business.
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened.
This is what I say. And this is what I say about the day. About the overreaction. And that's what Coach was alluding to. Just the overreaction is that part is sickening.
It's like the flavor of the day, man.
Yeah, because now everybody want to go pray for this kid. But before this all happened, he was just an overpaid athlete that was making too much money to play a game.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Spoil. Don't forget the spoil part.
You know, he got a toy drive.
Right.
And everybody's thinking, well, he make all this money. Why can't he just donate all the toys himself? Why you got to ask for other people's help?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, now this young man is in a bad situation, and now everybody just want to throw money at him.
Yep.
Where was all that at when he started this for these kids that didn't have a means? When it wasn't about him, when it was all about these kids, you know, that didn't have toys.
This is how backwards we are, Coach. Just like when celebrities go places, they get things for free. where people were struggling and can barely pay for it, gotta pay. We just a backwards ass society, man.
Hey man, that's what Jay said on Let the Film Speak. That's how people move, man. They hate you when you up and love you when you down. And then he also put they ain't mess with Nipsey until Nipsey Hussle until he died.
Post-mortis. Whatever the word it is, like you don't claim fame until after you die.
Post-mortem. Yep.
Man, you know how many people talk trash and dog Kobe Bryant? Completely dog Kobe. He died in a helicopter crash. Now you want to put him in GOAT conversation. He wasn't in y'all GOAT conversation prior to it. I don't care how much LeBron James told you how great he was and how influential he was to him, and that Magic Johnson called Kobe Bryant the greatest Laker ever.
Right.
When Magic said that, y'all talked about Magic tripping and everything else. But when Kobe dies, now all of a sudden, all of these things and all of the stuff that he said, it's so much wisdom behind it. So it was always wisdom behind it. You just hated the man.
Right.
You just hated the man. There was always wisdom behind it. And like you said, this young man didn't nobody know who he was.
At all.
And now everybody, all these commentators are talking about him and stuff like they know, like he was part of their family. Now I get commentators saying or sharing how hard that was to actually see on TV. Because it was. It stunned everybody. It was looking like, what did I just watch?
Right.
It was just life changing.
It was,
and it was
for me, it was a reality check. It let you
right. It
know
was
how fast all this can just be over, like real quick.
right.
Like
Get your
that.
life together.
And then as Dino said earlier, people saying my son ain't never playing football. I need for y'all to understand. Quit overreacting to it and think about this. This has happened to guys playing football, soccer, basketball.
Man,
So
it happened to,
basically,
I lost a brother that way. He was at the gym working out, and all he did was run a lap around the track.
And that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. I said, so that just lets you know that you could have a cardiac episode on the treadmill.
Yep.
If you ain't paying attention to your body,
Mm-hmm.
then it can happen. I know people who have had, like, my aunt just recently passed. She had a massive stroke. Granted, she was 81 years old, but she didn't have no health condition. None. She felt like she had a stomach virus and everything else. Turns out when it got to the hospital, she had tested positive for COVID.
Wow.
So she didn't know she had COVID. She had been vaccinated, boosted, all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't, and she doesn't go out a whole lot of places.
Wow.
But so, and like the symptoms of a stroke, you know how many people that never actually make it to the hospital in enough time to get the actual drugs that they need to stop a stroke from being severe?
Yeah.
Because strokes are so sudden. It's not like you can sit there and predict a stroke.
In my life, I saw my neighbor die from a stroke when I was 4 years old on the front.
Wow.
She was out, a lady outside cutting her grass in the middle of the summer.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
So
the one that really got the adults, like something wrong with me, such and such.
Yeah, man.
So
hey,
nobody could predict that. Nobody.
You never can predict it, man. Hey, man, let's jump on back in the car and stuff, y'all. Arizona and Atlanta. 20-19, Atlanta. Oh man.
I think I called Atlanta in that one.
Tyler Algier, man. Hey, I think
I called Falcons too.
I think Tyler Algier, man. I called Atlanta too at home. Tyler Algier. I think
I was like, who the hell is Tyler?
Nah, Tyler Algier gonna be their they running back. They start running back next year.
Remember, BP, I said if Cole McCoy doesn't play, give me the Falcons. I said if he does, give me the Cardinals. Yeah. What happened? Cole McCoy didn't play.
David Blah played. And it showed blah 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 blah.
I wish I would have known that your boy was playing for Washington, and I wouldn't have played Jerry McLaurin, bum ass.
Remember, I told you that, man. Coach. I said, Wentz, don't throw him the ball.
Carson Wentz loves Jahan Dotson. Man. That is his boy, man. Hey, Heineke, his boy is
McLaurin.
McLaurin, man. His boy is McLaurin, man. Dino, what's up?
Real quick we haven't got to watch the game, but since we're talking about
no, that's my what the hell. I already know what the fuck you're gonna say. That's my what the hell, man. Don't you go there. That is my what the hell, man. Don't you go there.
Hey, I fell off my couch and I saw it. I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Hey, man, I already got it
I'm like,
up and ready.
I should be coaching in the NFL fucking now.
Don't say nothing else. I already got it queued up and ready to go, man.
Damn.
That is my what the hell, man. I got it queued up and ready. Hey, man, Denver at Kansas City, man. That game started that game was a little bit closer, man. I don't know what it is, but Denver played Kansas City hard 2 times.
Dino called
I told you. Divisional game, Denver got a good defense, and Russell got some ass.
Damn.
It must not have been Ciara's.
Clearly.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I was just gonna say he ain't get CC ain't break him off.
Man,
she's too busy out here thought boxing it.
Right, she fucking around with Future again.
Ooh, don't do that, man. Don't put that out there, gang. Don't put
We ain't
that
gotta
out
put it
there.
out there. It's already out there.
There's people that got pictures of them two together out here.
Damn. That's a cold piece of work, boy.
I told him, I said, don't do it,
Once they
Russ.
get that thug dick, it's
Don't
hard to
do
ever turn
it.
it down.
Hey, man.
And he ain't tough enough to do nothing about it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna check her. What are you gonna do? Make her a sandwich?
He
Pray
better not.
for her.
It's cheaper to keep him.
Hey, but she make more. She her net worth is
Not now. Not now.
so her net worth is not.
That was a chess. That was a chess move. She knew he's finna cash out on that next contract. She knew what she was doing.
Oh, prior to this new contract, her net worth was more than his.
Or
But now
Ryer.
with this new contract, yeah, man. But Russ looked decent, man.
3 touchdowns.
He did.
He must have gave up his office.
I get, man.
And came back down here with the regular people.
The Broncos actually should have won that game.
They should have.
They should have won that game.
They should have.
And
man.
I told y'all how teams play after their coach get fired.
And they rallied around that interim head coach, man, and they played some football, man. Hey, man, next game, Miami.
Wait, real quick.
Go ahead.
Stat. Kansas City had, I think, 3 yards of offense in the third quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, because Denver controlled the time of possession the whole third quarter.
But they was going 3 and out every time they got the ball.
They was.
You know why? Because the fucking Chiefs just fucking hate running the football. Everybody and mama be like, just run the football. They won't do it.
Man, they won't.
That's why they won't win. You heard it here. The Chiefs will not win the Super Bowl because they refuse to run the football.
Damn. And speaking of running the football, Miami and New England, man. Man.
Teddy two gloves.
That goes to show you, man. You keep the Miami Dolphins one-dimensional, they will not beat you, man.
He did get hurt too, didn't he?
Teddy got hurt again. Second week in a row. So they in a dilemma.
He did get mushed too. He got mushed into the middle earth, man. That was terrible.
Oh my God, man. I feel sorry for the guy, man. I mean, this dude, man.
He's just too small.
He just got the bad breaks, man.
He's too small. That dude is frail. Like, I don't know. Maybe put some weight on him.
Hey, you heard me tell you when this became a problem in this game? When Raheem Mostert is your leading receiver. Raheem Mostert was the Dolphins' leading receiver with 62 yards. The leading receiver with 62 yards. Come on, man. You got Tyreek and Waddle? The Indianapolis Colts and the Jets, man. 38-10. We kind of knew that was going to happen, man.
You mean Giants?
I meant the Giants. I say the Jets.
Yeah,
the Colts and the Giants.
I picked up the Giants defense just in time.
Daniel Jones
got me that win over Coach this week.
Daniel Jones.
Damn. Hey, I ain't had no quarterback, and I was like, you know what? The only person that's due is his ass. He threw no touchdown passes all year.
Damn.
And it came in.
Hey,
wow.
Giants defense showed up for me because I picked them up.
Who got Brady over here in no balls, no glory?
Good question.
Stat Philly, I believe.
Yep.
He didn't play him, did he?
When he was out, he already eliminated him out.
Did he have him in his lineup though?
He lost in the first round.
Oh man.
Well, I wouldn't sit here being champ if Don didn't play Brady.
Oh yeah.
He'd have whooped my ass. It'd have been like over.
That was a huge decision, but hey, sometimes you gotta you second guess yourself too much and stuff. And
I mean, I'm gonna take the chip.
Oh yeah. Hey man, then you got Daniel Jones, 91 yards rushing. Richie James, man, 76 yards receiving. Daniel Jones did it in, man. Hey, the Saints at the Eagles, man. 20-10, man. Kamara had 74 yards rushing. Minshew 274 passing. Devontae Smith $115 to lead the Eagles, man.
Unfortunately, since the Bucks won, that eliminated the Saints.
Yep.
That put a damper on the Saints, man. Hey, then you think about this too.
I know
it hurt, BP.
It do, man. God damn.
We know.
Because I say they were gonna beat her, man.
You said they was gonna win a division. You said they was gonna win a division.
Hey, if it wasn't for that, because I thought Carolina was gonna come out there and just smack them. But I guess that wasn't the same. And that's a perfect segue into our next game, man. And to your question, game, AJ Brown had 96 yards receiving, and the big reception came on that big touchdown pass that he had. But what's the name was coming? Marshawn Lattimore was coming off injury, and he turned around and got him a pick six and took it to the house. Hey, but if we got Carolina at Tampa Bay, 30-24, man. Brady 432.
Man, that's that
Mike
bullshit.
Evans, man, 207.
That's that bullshit.
Hey, man, I did kept Mike Evans.
Carolina was up 21-10.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the hell happened after that.
They start playing not to lose instead of playing to win.
That damn prevent defense.
I hate that in football.
Fuck, like
go on, put them away. We'll put 100 points on them. If they can't stop you, run the scoreboard up on.
Right.
To answer your question, yeah, you're right. Steph Philly had Brady, and Brady was sitting on the bench with 70 points.
Wow. That's the high mark for this season.
That is. Mike Evans was right behind him with 69, boy.
Wow.
And we ain't talking about the sexual position neither. We talking about a hot 69, baby.
Oh, so you ain't talking about the Mustang either, huh?
Man.
We ain't talking about bottom pleasures.
Man.
That's it. Hey, man.
Look, but Darnold played well, though.
That's my favorite car, 69 Mustang.
Hey,
Darnold actually played well. That's why I'm like, God, they couldn't run the ball.
Did he play himself into a job for next season?
He may have, because they just couldn't run the ball.
You got to sit back and think too. What if they still had McCaffrey, Robbie Anderson? What if they still had them two guys there and everything to go along with that offense?
I don't know, but that game they just couldn't run the ball.
So their number one concern is a running back.
I don't know, because it just seems like McCaffrey went from one coast to the next coast and changed gears.
Deontay Foreman is not a number one running back in the league. He's a
Deontay Foreman, it depends on how you use him.
I don't think he's a number one. I think he's definitely he could be sprinkled in.
He's just like Damian Pierce, except Pierce can catch the ball.
Yes.
And so you're saying Damian Pierce isn't a number one.
But you know what? Deontay Foreman was catching the ball out when he was in Tennessee, backing up Henry last year.
They just don't throw it to him.
Right. It all boils down to whether or not the coordinator uses.
He's just not being used properly.
I think he's a one. At that level can play, bro. All of them can. But it's up to the coordinators to put them in position to win.
And this is why I'm always shitting on the damn OCs.
Right.
Amen.
And then, on defense, you get up 21 points, and then you want to decide, we're going to play prevent. No, that's when you call an all-out blitz. You start coming in.
Right. Yep. That's the time to go get them.
Right.
You know they pass it.
That's it. You trust your man. You
do not go to your prevent defense until they pull their starters out. Then you go to your prevent.
And you continue,
because 33 points ain't big enough of a lead.
That's it. And you continue to play man-to-man on the outside and just start sending people. Because if you already got them shut down when you just playing a man-to-man, Continue that man to man and put more pressure on him and everything, man.
The only time you can play prevent is on offense when you're trying to just kill that clock. Run it first down, run it all the way down to 5 seconds, snap it, get 5 yards, rinse and repeat.
Right. I would play a defensive prevent only after the other team pulled their starters.
At that point, go ahead and move the ball. We just gonna keep you in bounds.
Exactly. At that point. Because the players that's gonna come in and play, they just happy they got clocked now.
It depends on what the score is too, because a lot of these defenses take pride on shutouts and stuff and not letting you get in that end zone.
Yeah, like if it's 33-0 at halftime.
Yeah, or if it's 38-3, they don't want you scoring a touchdown. They don't want you seeing the end zone.
I'm just saying 33-0.
But see, that's part of that. That's part of that emotions that we was talking about. It is trickled this way into professional sports where we need you to take your foot off the gas. Don't step on them like that. Nah, these are grown men. Step on their ass.
Right.
That's it. Man, I don't remember what coach said that. They said that the one coach about why didn't you call the dogs off? Dude, they professionals. They supposed to stop us.
Does Nick Saban call the dogs off?
Right.
Does Bill Belichick call the dogs off?
No, and
does Bill Parcells call the dogs off? Okay.
Hey, man.
Stop.
That's why Dallas lost to Jacksonville. Call the dogs off. After you got the lead, you want to play prevent.
What'd you say, Coach Corey?
Hey, people gonna do what you allow them to do. If you don't want to be violated, you better fight back.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's what I tell my kids. I tell them in the middle of the game, they don't score 100 points on you if you don't do something to stop.
Right.
I can't stop them.
I can't stop
them.
I'm going to put you
I'll watch.
Hey, Coach, if you were standing in my face right now, I'd give you a high five for giving them young men that jewel right there. Because that's going to go with the rest of their life. Like life going to do this to you. So either you're going to fight back or they're going to run you over.
Yeah.
Hey, I done pulled many offensive linemen off the field and said, hey, bro, do you not see what that young man just did to you?
Oh, man, disrespect.
You better not let another young man do that to you.
Man. He get past you, that's your mama standing, but he gonna hit your mom and your daddy. Don't let him do you like that.
I said, if you continue to let another young man do that to you, man, you ain't gonna have no safety in your life.
I'm telling you.
We are past participation trophies.
That's it. Way past.
Past that.
And speaking of participation, Cleveland and Washington, man. Goddamn. The Commanders was participating. I don't know what the hell.
Y'all see that new mascot?
Oh my God, man. Hey man, I don't
know who's more laughable, man. The Raiders or the Commanders? Or the Colts. Man. One of them three franchises, man.
It's the Commanders for me.
Hey, game, I'm with you. The name killed it all.
Hey, and they keep calling them commies for short.
The commies.
The commies.
I heard that. I didn't know they doing that too.
Yeah, I heard it all weekend.
Oh wow!
I was like, oh, that's a low shot. I heard that. I think it was Scott Van Pelt called the commies.
That sounds like something he would say too. Cause Scott can be shady as all get out.
Man, you gotta be shitting me, man.
Major Tutty.
You got to be shitting me, man.
Why didn't they just name their team the Hogs?
Oh my God.
Why didn't they just go with the Hogs?
You have got to be shitting me, man.
Right. Ain't that what they call? Ain't that what they
look at this.
Yeah, they the Hogs.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, God.
Hey, goddamn it, Ryan! Get used to this. Is gonna be your final look at this motherfucker. Hey, come Monday morning, Ron. This is your hey. Come Tuesday morning, this is your final look at this.
Oh,
no, I'm
fuck.
gonna give you Monday,
Hey,
Ron.
Ron
Come
gonna
Monday,
have a fast
come
one
next.
for you because he gonna show up to the game Sunday and say, you know what? I retired. I quit.
No, he ain't. He gonna
Ron,
show up.
Ron
He
gonna,
gonna
Ron
show
gonna
up
show
in
up
week.
with a U-Haul.
He gonna show up in week 19. Like we ain't got no game today.
Hey man, Ron looking like he wants some bacon, man. He's like, I want some bacon.
Oh Jesus!
and a pork chop. Oh, goddamn!
I laughed so hard when I saw that mascot. I could not, like, I couldn't pull it together.
Hey man,
Ron is gonna show up to the game and he gonna show up to the game in an Uber.
He is, man.
He gonna show up to the game in an Uber.
Go ahead.
They gonna try to figure out.
Y'all see what?
See the report that I put in the chat?
I did.
With the guy from Washington, he was upset.
Oh yeah, he was hot.
Oh man, he was pissed, man. He was pissed, man.
Out in the victory.
I wish every reporter would do that.
Oh my God.
Everybody need to go. I'm supposed to tell it to you straight. Well, goddamn it, let me hear it.
He definitely gave it to you straight. Hey, one more time. Pull up what's his name? Captain Tutty.
Oh man, my God. Y'all be damn, man.
Major Tutty. Major Tutty with a tummy. Hey man, them kids gonna have nightmares, bro. They go to the game. I don't want to go to the game.
Sorry.
Hey man,
the
piggy's following me, Daddy.
Hey, right there. That right there should tell you, man.
Dog, hog. So which one is the damn mascot?
This should have actually been the mascot for real. To your left, right here. This should have been the mascot instead of.
Wait, so are they asking to vote, or are both of them the mascots?
I don't know.
Nah, they mascot should have looked like Rocky because they the Commanders.
They should not be the Commanders. They should be the Hogs, like you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't call yourself the Commanders and then have a mascot of a hog.
This right here is scare the hell out of a kid, man.
Yeah, Warhog.
You try to get him. You try to get a kid a bobblehead. Oh my God. Oh man. Hey man, that right there is gonna be the reason.
Oh, it's out of stock, bro.
So out of stock. Oh my God. That's gonna be the reason God. Dan, what's his name? Is gonna be forced out of owning the damn team, man. Dan Snyder ass, man. Hey man, Jacksonville and Houston, man, 31-3, man. Jacksonville over Houston, man. ATN 108. Marvin Jones sighting. It was a Marvin Jones sighting for 61 to lead all the receivers. Davis Mills 202 for Houston. Houston, man. Quarterback. Which
hey, real quick, BP. Let the film speak said, why did they change the mascot in week 17, knowing the owner has to sell the team?
I don't know. I guess that's his way of trying to get back to him or something, or that's his way of trying to give them. I don't know what the hell he.
You don't have to have a mascot.
You don't. Especially that mascot. If I'm the new owner, man, I'll say, hey, Tub, take a hike. I'm bringing
hit
the
showers.
Dan Snyder is the mascot.
Who is that?
Dan Snyder is the mascot.
You ain't lying. Goddamn clown.
Clown show.
Hey, man. Hey, San Francisco at Las Vegas, man.
Oh, the damn Raiders, man. I swear, Stidham had the game of his life, and they still couldn't win.
And Josh McDaniels brought his boy in because Josh McDaniels helped draft Stidham out of college.
He did the same thing in Denver. That's what he does.
He brings his own people in. Stidham is his boy.
Poor Derek Carr.
No,
Derek Carr.
No. Not poor Derek Carr. Derek Carr been there long enough to figure it out.
True.
Does Derek Carr get another starting job or a crack at the
There's
starting
plenty
job?
of teams that need a quarterback. He's gonna end up.
Let me see.
He
If
should.
Ryan Tannehill and Matty Ice have a job this year, Derek Carr can have a job.
Man, take your ass
Carson-
right to Indianapolis.
Carson Wentz
Job right there.
had a job.
How the hell is Carson Wentz? What possessed them to play Carson Wentz?
But Derek Carr just signed an extension, so
The same
they're gonna
thing
have
that
to
possessed
trade
them
him or cut him. They're gonna have to trade him or cut him.
It's gonna be one of the two.
But hey,
No, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. See, Derek Carr's smart like a fox. He left the team, right?
uh-huh.
You know they're gonna try to get rid of him. So you know what he getting ready to say. He gonna
What's
pull
that?
the old mental health thing on him.
Damn.
So they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. They ain't gonna be able to get rid of him or that contract.
Oh
Right.
man,
You gonna eat that money.
He
let me tell
gonna
you
put
what.
himself in charge. Watch.
Let me tell you where I can see Derek Carr ending up at.
The Saints.
No, the Commanders. I can see him ending up with the Commanders.
But they like Heineke.
No. They may like Heineke, but Derek Carr's a better quarterback, and he'll be a better quarterback for that system with the weapons that they have.
Indianapolis is not taking. They already tried 3 veteran quarterbacks. Indianapolis is going to draft a quarterback. They're gonna blow that whole team up. They starting over.
Look at Washington's tradition of when they win the Super Bowl. They do not win the Super Bowl with a quarterback that can throw that motherfucker. Look at that quarterback that they won. Mark Rippon.
Doug Williams could throw.
But Doug Williams, he's the
outlier.
The outlier.
He the last one.
But they ain't been in position in like 30 years, 40.
Yeah.
Tyler Heineke is their deal. That's what a quarterback wins for them. But it's up to them to play it.
Because they dumb it. I don't know why they went to Wentz.
There's so many opportunities open for Carr.
Like, what I'm saying is their quarterback has to have a sense of desperation. Meaning, like, I can't play nowhere else but here. Like, at that point in Doug Williams' career, when he got it, that was it for him.
That was the end of the line, yeah.
Right, he had to get it. When Mark Rippon, he couldn't go nowhere else and play. Joe Theismann, he wasn't going to get no job nowhere else and play.
Shit, well, Derek Carr in the same boat.
Hey, man.
Carr.
And Devontae had an amazing game, man, for 153, 2 tubs, man. All that was for naught, man. And I know Devontae, I know Devontae frustrated like a motherfucker, man. I know he's stressed, he's frustrated. But you know what?
Now you're gonna be even more stressed if Green Bay win next week, get in the playoffs, and he's sitting at home.
Oh my God. And like somebody said earlier, all money ain't good money, man. And hey man, but San Francisco looked pretty damn. I mean, they defense gave up some more points, but
they had some injuries.
Yeah, but you got to look at it though too, man. They defense been carrying them so much. Now they offense step up. McCaffrey is probably the best thing that happened to that team, man.
And all of this without Debo.
All of this is without Debo. So just imagine when Debo comes. Ayuk, man, god damn. Ayuk has showed me something, man.
Ayuk don't sleep on Jawan Jennings either.
Jennings? Hey, Jennings has showed me something too.
San Francisco might fuck around and end up in the Super Bowl.
I think they got a chance. So, hey, if the quarterback leads them to the Super Bowl, is that his job?
30.
Is that his job next year?
No.
Or start Jimmy. Because they think four-star Jimmy was supposed to take.
If he wins the Super Bowl. So now I'm devil's advocate again. So Jimmy will be ready in the next week and a half. He'll be ready week 1 of the playoff game. Do you play Jimmy or do you play the kid?
You got to stay with the kid.
You got to stay with the kid.
Got the high hand.
Yeah, you got to go with the momentum, man.
Yeah.
What you say, Coach?
I bet you they don't.
I bet they
not,
don't
man.
either. It's gonna cost
Hey man, if they go in and play Pawns and play Jimmy, and they get knocked off, what's the name of John Lynch ass is fired, man.
He not gonna get fired.
Hey man, if he go in, somebody got to somebody got to fall on the sword for that, man.
No,
I don't think they put Jimmy in there.
More likely they'll fire the offensive coordinator. He always the fall guy and shit. Even though he don't call a goddamn play, Kyle Shanahan calls all the plays. But you got the Tyler offense coordinator.
I need that job. I just sit up in the press box and pretend to call plays,
or just tell him what I see.
Hey, good play call, coach.
That's it.
Keep up the good work.
Hey man,
and just draw a bunch of shit on the paper like you crossing our plays.
You can't go. You got to go with the kid in the hot hand.
I don't think they will play Jimmy. I think the kid's been doing. I think the kid's been doing because he's not overthinking the moment.
Yeah.
He ain't forcing it. He ain't turning the ball over.
And it do help that he got that goddamn McCaffrey back there though too, boy.
You seem a little salty about that. You wanted him to go to New Orleans?
Who, McCaffrey?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've been trying to trade Southwest Longhorns everything. I tried to get him my whole team for McCaffrey. Told me to go fly a kite. Bastard. Told me
you
to
ain't
fly
trying to give him his whole team. I know
he told you to go skip rocks.
Man, I tried to give him so many players, man.
When none of them last name Mahomes.
Nope. Or Kelsey.
Or
Kelsey. I had Kelsey.
No, I got Kelsey. One of them named Mahomes, one of them named Mike Evans, one of them last name Barkley.
Oh shit. You damn right. Barkley was on the market. I had Barkley and Evans. I packaged them motherfuckers up.
Boy, you lucky motherfucker, because Evans ain't did shit for weeks.
He did have a solid game, man.
Solid.
He had
that was the number one fantasy game for a wide receiver this damn season.
That was solid, man. He came
way more than solid.
You irked.
I ain't even talking shit. Hey, we got the Jets and the Seahawks, man. Kenneth Walker. Who got Kenneth Walker, man?
Not I. I think Coach got him.
Coach Corey, you got Kenneth Walker?
No.
K9? No. Who got Kenneth Walker?
K9.
Crystal, who got Kenneth Walker?
Mm-hmm.
Not I.
I wonder who got him.
Any final words? Any final words for Zach Wilson?
Hit the road, Jack.
The Piggly Wiggly is hiring. They need an assistant manager at the Piggly
local
Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yes.
They need a stock boy.
Real bad, man.
He can work his way up to the cash counter.
And just imagine you Seattle, you can't even do nothing, man. You are at the mercy. You in Seattle, you at the mercy of the goddamn Green Bay Packers this week, man.
You don't control your own destiny.
You don't control nothing, man.
Aaron Rodgers, he got a haircut. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's cracking me the hell up.
That shit. Matter of fact, let me pull that back. That might actually be the game of the week.
Hey man, speaking
Packers
of that,
and Lions to get in the playoffs. And
that was a perfect segue, Crystal. Minnesota and Green Bay, 41-17. Kirk Cousins led everybody with 205 passing. Aaron Jones had 111 on the ground. Jalen Naylor, 89 yards, man. Rodgers just throw to everybody, man.
He throw to who's open.
Yep.
That's what makes him who
Rodgers
he is,
always
man.
has thrown the spots.
Kurt Thuggins is now Kurt Suckins.
He stinks, man. And come to think about it, up until the last few weeks, he was in the MVP talks. That's the crazy thing about it.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all about Thursday about that dang on Rodgers and that damn Brady? What did I say?
I told the motherfucker Rodgers was gonna win that game.
And not only did he kill his MVP chances, he killed Jefferson's MVP chances.
He killed everybody MVP chances. You know who get the MVP now? They gonna go out and give it to Joey Bosa. They gonna give it to a defensive player this year.
No, I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Never happened.
It's gonna be Jalen Hurts or
who else?
I just want to pose a question to that. How do you give it to a player? You giving it to him strictly because his team win? Or because he's not up there in touchdown passes, he's not up there in completion percentage. None of the power stats, he's not top 5 in.
You give him because the team wins.
Well, let's just say he doesn't play week 18 and they get blasted.
Hey, let me ask you this. What about, does McCaffrey get MVP?
No.
Absolutely not.
At all.
What? Okay, let's think about it. Why not?
Let's think
sit back and think. He was doing this thing in Carolina. Let's call it like it is.
He don't have enough body of work to warrant MVP discussion.
Let's think about this.
Are we sure about that?
Pull it up.
Is he top? Is he in the top 5 rushing? No.
But that's not what we giving it on. And I just asked that question. We're not giving it on stats. We're giving it on the team winning.
Let the film speak said Hurts or Mahomes, and that's where I was going. See, it's Hurts or Mahomes. It's a 2-man race.
Ooh, man.
Allen fell off the wagon because they lost a few games of late. So he kind of fell off. So I had to eliminate him. Kirk Cousins just eliminated himself and Jefferson. Because I wanted Jefferson to be, I think, the first wide receiver to win it. Wouldn't he have been the first?
Yeah.
Who won it? Okay. What's his name? Aaron Rodgers won the last 2, right?
Yep.
So Aaron Rodgers won it in 20. He won it in 21, right?
Yep.
Lamar Jackson, 19. Patrick Mahomes, 18. Tom Brady, 17. Matt Ryan, 16.
Right. Matt
Cam
Slushy.
Newton, 15.
Uh-huh.
Aaron Rodgers, 14. Peyton Manning, 13. That's 10 years
of quarterbacks.
You're going to sit your dumb ass right there and pull back out.
Is this the last running back to win it was Marshall Falk?
In 2000.
No.
In
the last running back to win it
23 years ago.
Was Adrian Peterson 20 years ago in 2012. Adrian Peterson won it in 2012.
Damn. That's crazy, man.
Defensive players, I don't think have or very rarely win.
Heck, Aaron Rodgers has won it like 5 times.
But got 1 ring.
But has 1 Super Bowl ring. Has been to 2.
Several. Hey, man. Let the film speak to AP was the last. Yep, they was, Jay. Hey, man, we got well, we know Zaire Alexander shut him down and stuff. The Rams and the Chargers, the Battle of LA.
Austin Eckler show.
Eckler, man.
And Justin
and the crazy thing about that, Eckler wasn't even the leading scorer in the game. It was Cam Akers, 123.
Well, at least Herbert finally threw a touchdown pass because I was getting worried because it was going on 3 weeks.
Yes, but who did he throw the touchdown to?
Everett.
Everett.
Yep.
He got some weapons, man. And this Charger team just has enough to make a solid run in this playoffs, man.
Too much heat. It's too much heat out west.
Yeah.
It's too much. If they were in the NFC, I would be a little more optimistic.
But you got to sit back and think. When the Chargers lost to the Chiefs, man, that was a close damn game both times.
Okay, so just hypothetically, Bills or Chargers, who you taking?
I'm taking the Chargers.
Taking the Chargers over the Bills.
Yes.
Depending on where that game played at.
I don't give a shit where that game played at.
You
because
tripping.
you know, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Chargers defense is gonna be there. Bosa just got back. He was out. He's healthy. He's fresh. He got Khalil Mack. I will take the Chargers over because the Chargers can match them on offense, blow for blow. The Chargers they will be able to match them blow for blow.
Because actually both of those teams can't run the ball very well. But
I
give a slight edge to Buffalo because recently they've started running the ball more.
Man, I can't say that, man.
For me, it depends on where the game gonna be played.
That's what's gonna win you these playoff games, man. You ain't gonna be passive for 400 yards. It's gonna be whatever team can run the ball.
And Josh Allen's wheels are better than Herbert's.
Hell yeah, he will take off and run. They have
No. Josh Allen wheels aren't better than Herbert. Josh Allen is a more physical runner than Herbert. Herbert will get down before he takes a goddamn impactful hit. Herbert is the king of sliding. If you go back and watch his tape, he'll slide on your ass in a minute, man. Like he sliding in the second base on a double.
Okay.
Now Josh Allen, this shit might affect him in the playoffs, man. And now with everything that went on with the team, he's gonna have fucking second thought trying to run people over now. He's gonna start getting his ass down.
Good point.
He's not gonna be like he was.
The Bills are gonna be the Bills. The Bills need that back. If any other team they need that number one seed and they need that bye because they gonna need that week off just to get their mental focus back.
Because if the Bills don't,
hold on, I'm not finished.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
You taking the Bills over? I mean, taking the Chargers over the Bills?
Absolutely.
Chargers and Bengals.
I got the Chargers still, man. Yeah. I still got the Chargers, man. I still got the Chargers, man. I think the Chargers are gelling at the right time. I think if they are lined up, I think it could be the Chargers and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
Chargers and Jaguars.
Chargers by far over the Jaguars. Easy.
Yeah. The only division winner I didn't throw out was the AFC East. Because I think that's the they're not playing very well.
You said the Bengals. I mean, you said
the Bills. Okay, because I'm thinking about the Jets.
You got to throw the wild cards. You got Baltimore. You got to throw the wild cards out there.
Factor.
You didn't say the AFC North. Oh, you did. You said the Bengals.
I said Bengals.
You said the Bengals. You said the Bengals.
So you covered it. I think the Chargers and the Chiefs AFC Championship game. At Arrowhead. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
I can see that because you got to think about Buffalo's psyche right now, man.
I'm not even talking about just Buffalo. They got to go through the Bengals. They may run into one of them damn wild card teams like a Belichick who always has his team prepared.
Hey, I bet you any damn money you ask some teams up top, they don't want to see the Chargers.
I bet you any damn money the Chargers won't be getting out their goddamn first round.
That it depends on who they match up with, man. Because
you just said they don't.
Hey, you know what? They will get
out their first round.
They will get out the first round because they just equipped for that. They're going to get out the first round.
They're not. They don't run the ball well enough.
I want to know. I want to know if this last team you're going to get out the first round.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Who?
Okay.
Come on.
Pittsburgh and Baltimore. You goddamn right we getting out. You goddamn right we getting out the first round.
See what I mean? They never gonna lose. They can't score more than 13 points in the game, but they never gonna lose.
We getting out the first round. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you.
Because Lamar coming back.
It don't got shit to do with Lamar coming back, but that's one of the big factors and everything. But you got
his price just went up again.
But you got to look at it like this, man. 2 verse 7, 3 verse 6. So if things stay the way it is right now, we'll play the Cincinnati Bengals in the playoffs.
Y'all going to
Y'all would not beat the
out first
Bengals.
round. Y'all
We will
won't
beat
beat them.
Y'all would not beat the Bengals.
Coach Corey, what they talking about, man?
Nothing.
Y'all
That
better have
my point
Jamar
exactly,
Chase.
man.
He cooks y'all.
Hey,
I'm
man.
just saying.
Hey, you gotta look at the first time we played him. Chase was held in check. Chase didn't do shit first time we played him.
What about
BP, you
the
keep
second
talking
time?
about defense.
They played the second time is this week coming up.
Y'all still gotta score points, man.
Now, what did he
What,
do?
We
what
will
you not
score
understanding
points
about
when
that?
Lamar Jackson comes back. We will score points.
Y'all wasn't scoring points with Jackson in the lineup.
Right.
He was struggling.
He was
Man,
hurt,
they
man.
thinking about the first 3 weeks, D.
I guess because I'm like, what games are y'all looking
Okay,
at?
just
I
wait. Just
I
sit
don't
back and
know.
watch. Just sit back and watch.
I'm looking at this. The Bengals, they put
First
up
lady.
22 against the Patriots, 34, 23, 27, 20, 30, and 42. Y'all put up 13 points a game. I'm just saying.
Y'all ain't getting
You
nowhere
gotta-
near 40.
You ain't getting nowhere.
Cincinnati
And in the playoffs, you don't need 40. All you
Yeah.
need is 21 to 28.
But
Y'all
y'all
ain't
struggle
got
to get that.
But you got to look at it though, man. Even though we may not be scoring that much, but our opponents ain't scoring nothing neither, though, man. Come on now, let's call it like it is,
and that's
though,
what
man.
I mean by borrowed time. That's only
means
gonna last so
defense.
long.
Hey, so what about the 2000 Ravens that won the book?
This ain't
Defense.
the 2000 Ravens.
That's 20 plus years ago.
Ray
It's
Lewis
a totally
is not
different
walking
game.
through that door.
But the thing is, we talk about defense, though.
Suggs is not walking through that door.
We talk about
Ed Reed is not
first of all,
walking through that
Not
door.
walking through that door.
First of all, Suggs and Ed Reed was not on that 2000 team.
Okay, Rod Woodson ain't walking through that door.
Hey, man.
Neither is Ray Lewis.
Just look at the numbers. Just look at what the defense holding them to. It don't matter who ain't coming through that door.
Look at this defense that we have currently.
Pittsburgh Steelers scored 16 points. I guarantee you, if you hold people to 16 points, you can find a way to win in the playoffs.
Which is true. I can't deny that.
That's true. I'll give you that.
That's true. I mean,
But I'm
that's
just saying,
true.
in a one game playoff,
Lamar Jackson will be healthy, and he will be at least a touchdown or two better than what they average right now.
When is the last time Lamar Jackson played? How many weeks has he been out?
It don't matter.
3.
He's gonna be able to play in the playoffs.
That defense has shouldered a lot of the load, man. But you know what?
Lamar Jackson ain't played in 3 weeks. They have no bye. And he's going to go against a team. He's going to come in there against a team that's already rolling.
And if I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm saying, y'all know what? I'm holding out until y'all pay me.
Right, like my knee still hurt.
Why do people act like why do people act like he just sitting there on the sideline, just looking in the stands, playing with the fans?
I don't know, man. They ain't they act like he ain't putting in no work, man.
Because conditioning ain't game.
My point.
Do y'all really think that man ain't doing no conditioning, no riding the bike?
I'm sure he's getting treatment
anything.
and he's doing conditioning. He's probably running plays. I know he's still practicing.
He's swimming. And even with a leg injury, you can get in the swimming pool and swim to keep your condition up.
Yeah, I'm not saying his conditioning is down.
Has anybody heard of mental reps? Seeing the field, seeing the game,
playing the game
that he probably didn't see.
Yeah.
When he was out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you,
how many weapons I got growing up, coach? Because before my games, I'd be in the basement making a lot of noise, screaming out plays and whatnot.
Hey man, you make a good point, man. In baseball, we do something called skull sessions, and what a skull session is it's the mental aspect of the game. Thinking about just sitting back, talking over scenarios. This is what I do in this situation. Run on second and third, less than 2 outs. Where do I go with the baseball? What do I do? Those are skull sessions you do, man. That's the mental aspect of the game too, man.
Oh yeah, it's a definite mental aspect of it. Yeah, that's definite.
You ain't in the game until you can play the game yourself.
That's a fact.
Now, when you can play the game yourself, then you in the game because you basically visualizing everybody out there.
So the Ravens, or I don't know, if it depending on what happens with the NFL, the Ravens won't have a chance to win the division.
They beat the Bengals, they will win the division.
So they're a game behind them.
Right. So if they beat the Bengals, then something gonna have to be done about that game Monday night.
Yep. If they beat the Bengals, even if they beat the Bengals, we still got the hit. That means we done beat them both times. You got to give us the division.
You can't.
We done beat them both times though.
But you still owe them. They still got a game to play. So I can't give you the division on that. What if they beat Buffalo? Then you still don't win the division, even with you beating them twice.
That's why I showed you that game was really important because so many implications was on it and everything.
It was, but I don't see how, or since they already basically ruled this week out, where you gonna make up that game?
Right.
We can't. I don't even know where they will play at.
Well,
no.
What you would do, you have to bag everything up a week.
You can't bag everything up.
And you will have to take away the first round bye. It won't be no first round bye. We'd have to be a first round bye because it's an odd team.
That'll make the division winner.
Is it 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks between AFC Championship and Super Bowl this year, or just one?
One.
So you can't do that because you gotta have.
Playing on the 12th. It's playing on my birthday.
So if that's the case, then they do have a week of wiggle room.
Yeah, because it's usually on the 5th.
It's usually that first Sunday in February is usually what it is.
So that's when you got all these
I know my boys finna get in that joint. They playing the Super Bowl on my birthday, and I got granddaughters coming. Life is good.
Well, hold on, slow down now. If Dak keep throwing these interceptions at this clip,
you must don't remember the greatest show on turf. What was Kurt Warner numbers? How many touchdown passes did he throw? Or how many interceptions did he throw?
But your defense isn't playing like they were earlier in the season either.
What do you mean? It's called the shootout. What are you talking about? Our defense ain't playing. That was the game plan to get into that game with Philadelphia. Okay, we're going to shoot it out with them. But guess who didn't get anything? Brown. What did he get? And by the time Philadelphia figured out Devontae Smith was their go-to, it was too late.
Man, that's deep, man.
It's called the game plan.
Okay.
And then our defense, you got to realize we're missing pieces right now. So we got to play. Let's run. We're gonna speed the tempo up. We're gonna put the points on the board, and if you can't put the points on the board, oh well.
Hey Dino.
What's up?
You got Ravens fans on this side and Cowboys fan on this side. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
If the proof is
I just enjoy trying.
I beat this on this podcast. Who haven't I beat?
Who haven't you beat? What?
I rest my case. There's only one man standing because there's only one man that didn't take no bet against mine. Everybody else got the pepper people eaters stepped on.
Hey,
man.
Let the film speak said, get rid of the Super Bowl bye week. I agree.
I totally agree with you,
I hate
Jay.
waiting that extra damn week. Nobody watches the Pro Bowl. If anything, get rid of the damn Pro Bowl.
Exactly. Take that out.
I'd rather for you to have a big time skills competition that whole day and stuff, man.
That's kind of what they trying to do.
Or
Because
bring
it's like
some
flag
kids in.
football now. They're not even putting on pads, so
Yeah, or
it's
bring
kind
some
of
kids
pointless.
in and focus on have an all-star game for your up and coming kids finna graduate high school, finna jump off into college. Push that issue.
Yeah.
Hey
You know,
man,
you can make it because it's what, a weekend event. You can play your elementary that's going to junior high, best in the country. Your junior high finna go to high school, and your high school finna go to college. There's your future all-stars. And you mix the pros in with a skills competition.
man.
Mhm.
So man, that's it, man, for our weekly pick'ems and everything. Real quick about our fantasy fantasy football season recap, man. Still it ain't over with yet until everything is decided. But your boy,
Go
the
ahead.
people's champ, is in good position to repeat, man.
Rip.
He's in good position to repeat, man.
Why ain't it over?
It ain't over, man.
I'm the only one that got players that was playing Monday night. Everybody else done.
No, Jimmy
No.
still got
Jimmy had
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow.
Bro, it's
So-
over.
So somehow
Over.
another Jimmy.
This man got
somehow another
230 damn points.
Right. And
Somehow
how much
another
you got? You have to put
125.
He is not finna get there, bro. Come on.
He would need Jesus to win.
Even with the
Right.
70 that Brady just put up, that's still
Ain't
not
enough.
Man,
Man,
cash that out. That's a wrap.
he said that's over with, huh?
Man,
It's so done.
Hey man, speak. Hey,
drinking down. I'm trying to go buy me a bottle.
he said he trying to get him a bottle. And speaking of over, man, y'all got any what the hells, man?
I have two real quick
I got
ones.
Got to, because I got to drop.
I got two real quick ones. My first one is, I know it's a sensitive subject right now because, you know, we praying for old boy, right?
Uh-huh.
We praying. But I'm going to need the Las Vegas Raiders Twitter person to not read the email that went out from the league and then go to lunch. I'm going to need you to do exactly what the email said and not go to lunch. Because it must have been an email that said, at such and such time, change your profile picture to DeMar's Buffalo Bills. They sent the image. They had somebody from the league sent the image because everybody had the same image. This is your Twitter hand. This is your profile picture for your Twitter. Change it at this time. Everybody changed theirs except for the Raiders. And it stayed up long enough for somebody to screenshot it. Now it's changed now, but it was up. It was long enough for somebody to screenshot it and retweet it. That everybody else had the number 3 blue background, and it still said Las Vegas Raiders. It's still the Raiders logo. So that's my one. My other one is the NBA. My what the hell is goes to the commissioner and the NBA. Spidey, Donovan Mitchell, scored 71 points. First person to score that many points since Kobe's 80. This is Kobe's 81. And the very next day, what is his gift from the league? You have been randomly drug tested.
Damn. At the hot 71, hey, go on piss in this cup for us, bro. Go on piss in this cup for us, bro. After that hot 71.
You wasn't supposed to get there. How did you still do it?
Right. You got that hot 71. Go piss in this cup for us, brother.
And we gonna watch.
Right. You go piss facing us. You ain't gonna face the toilet. You go piss facing us. How you meet it, how you meet your hand, you gonna piss in this cup. Period.
Did you hear what Kyrie said about it? Kyrie said he was on the they was playing some game online and was like, dude was lined up on point, just like the whole day that they was playing. Like it was.
Yeah,
it was,
him and O'Neal, they was playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, they was playing Call of Duty. He was just like, man, he was just live and locked in.
Man.
Or
So
game, you can understand why that happened. Like, yeah.
So, Crystal, what you got to tell? What's his name?
I gotta tell the NBA league and the Las Vegas Raiders, man, what the hell?
Hey, man, I gotta hit y'all with mine. God damn it, this mine, man. Shit. Ron Rivera, man. This has got to be. Goddamn, look at Ryan. Look like he just ready to go smoke him a cool short, man. Cool. Hell no. Newport short.
He need 100. He need that long boy.
He look like he want one of these Newport 100s. Come on.
Hey, he need a Newport 100, man.
He need 100.
Here go Ryan, man. Tell me if y'all heard.
To clarify, you said you would talk about quarterback next week. If you guys are eliminated today by what happens at 4:00, is Sam Howell in consideration?
We can be eliminated.
Yeah, if the Packers beat the Vikings, then you guys are eliminated.
Hey, man, look at his face, though.
To clarify, you said you would talk about quarterback next week. If you guys are eliminated today by what happens at 4:00, is Sam Howell in consideration?
We can be eliminated.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's why this
was a person.
Hey, man. That's why this goddamn franchise is the way it is right now. They all fucked up from the ownership on down, man. Not only to Ron Rivera, but the whole entire Washington Commanders. They got a fucked up mascot to the whole
name.
From Major Tuddy to Ryan Riverboat Rivera.
To what's his name too, man? Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
Man, hey man, to the whole city of Washington, D.C.
And the commies.
To the commies.
Hey, I blame Sleepy Joe for this too, because he in D.C. too. What the hell, man? What the
camera
hell?
off.
Camera off.
What the hell, man? Yeah, come on now. What the hell, man?
Oh man.
I had to blame somebody, man. You gotta blame everybody that resides in the DMV every day.
You didn't say the magic words.
Hey,
you
man.
Were by yourself.
Hey, man. You gotta blame everybody, man.
One man, one mic, one pillowcase.
And I'm hot.
Two mattresses.
Man. That's what it is, man. I blame everybody. What's your what the hell game?
All right, my what the hell gonna deal with this sensitive subject that we all on. This goes out to everybody, and this just ain't about my brother that laid on that field. Start praying for your black men, and if you're not praying for your black men, because we are under attack and we've been on an endangered species list since the 90s. So women, that is where your husbands are. We are being knocked off. Y'all better start praying for us. And that's that on that. And it's what the hell if you're not doing it.
That's okay. That's it. D, you got a what the hell? What's your what the hell, D?
Real quick, to Justin Jefferson. Mr. Gritty.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
I'm gonna need you to stop dancing and get back to the nitty gritty. You hear me? I don't want to see no damn gritty.
Oh my God.
Go talk to Barry Sanders. When you score, act like you did it before. Flip the damn ball back to the damn official.
Act like
go to the sideline and get ready to do it again. Cause Jair little boyed you. He talked shit, then he backed it up and little boyed you in front of everybody.
Wow.
Everybody. You got 4 targets, 1 catch, 15 yards. I could have got 15 yards. Come on, JJ. You got to do better, man. I like you.
Yeah.
The gritty's cool. It's fun. Because guess what? When I won this chip, best believe my black ass was doing the gritty in my living room.
You ain't video it?
No.
We got a video so we can post it on the page.
I got the wife doing it too, man. She loves it. She's cracking up when I'm doing it. But anyway, The point being is you can't let this man talk shit about you and then back it up and get mad.
Well,
How you
get
get back to the lab. Like I said, it's Project Nitty Gritty.
Oh man, what you got to tell Justin Jefferson though, D?
The hell, man! You let this dude, little boy, you
just disrespect you, man.
The
hey,
disrespect.
That's just like going right in his pockets and taking his money out of his pockets,
and
man.
smacking him in the face with it.
He did.
He literally did.
Oh,
he did
man.
that.
And then wore a big hat after the game and still was talking shit. Man, he ain't gonna never shut this dude up now.
When he did the gritty, that was
only way Justin Jefferson to shut him up is just so happened they meet them in the playoffs, and he go crazy on them.
That's gonna be must see TV if that happens.
If they keep that number 2 seed and Rodgers and them gets in, it's 2 versus 7. So they'll play again.
Gotta see that.
Coach Corey, you gotta what the hell before we slide out? We ain't gonna do no birthdays today, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta go to your boy.
Skip the trip.
Come on, Skip.
Yeah, man. Skip the trip. The ladies pip. Man. ESPN got it. Not ESPN. Fox. Man, they have got to get this dude under control. Because he gonna say something and somebody gonna punch him in the face.
It's a matter of time before somebody punch him, man.
It was gonna be Shannon. That's why he wasn't there today.
Man, I'm so proud of Shannon for not showing up. Because I wouldn't have showed up either. Because he is the king of pushing buttons. And the man has gone too far.
Right.
You know, and to go out there on Twitter and make a statement about how could they postpone the game because this game was too important, and you got a young man, you know, laying on this field, lifeless. I guarantee if that was Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers.
No, I don't think it would have been Aaron Rodgers. He don't like
Josh Allen.
He would have Tom Brady's baby if he could.
Anybody
Herbert
that was not who was laying there, he wouldn't have had that opinion.
Right.
But just because it was who it was, he felt like it was okay for him to say that.
Right.
You got to stop saying what comes up comes out.
I'm so sick of people trying to cover for this illogical, stupid behavior and trying to tell grown people that they taking it out of context. Man, I'm grown. I can read what the hell that man said.
Right.
I ain't taking nothing out of context. I know exactly what the hell he said.
Man.
And I'm not going to let y'all allow him to go back and retweet something and try to sweep it under the rug as a mistake. It wasn't no damn mistake.
Right.
The man said what he said.
Right.
He did.
And if y'all ain't smart enough to understand that, then y'all fucked up.
Right.
I'm so sick of our people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
coming
all
on social media
defending his ass. Yeah.
Saying that, oh, we taking it out of context. No, we ain't.
No, we ain't. Because you was
taking it out of context.
That was talking bad about Kyrie, but you want to talk bad about his cape wearing ass.
But you
Stop the cap.
You'll get on there and say,
right. I ain't talking about the cap.
He
stop the cap.
He misunderstood. We misunderstood. No.
We understand.
I had a verbal little dispute with this guy today. Foreign descent or whatever he was, got on there talking about how everybody mistook this. I said, man, you out your motherfucking mind. Ain't nobody mistake this.
Right.
You can get on out of here with that bullshit.
Right. That's no different if you fall out on the job and the job continue. If motherfuckers don't walk off on that shit, you tripping.
I said, I'm a 53-year-old black man. I done been through a whole lot of shit, and I know exactly what this man said. And if you okay with it, you just as fucked up as he is.
They are.
Yep.
Hey, man, let the film speak. Say, yeah, I read it like 3 to 4 times because I was like, I know this dude didn't really just say that. Yeah, it was messed up, man.
I'm not surprised.
The man never thinks about what he says before he says it. He always just shoots it straight out. Because I mean, the crazy part about it is if you break it up, yes, at some point, people are going to be trying to figure out how in the heck is the NFL going to make up this game. They almost can't throw it away because of the implications it had. But in that moment, that ain't when you say it.
Right.
That ain't when you bring it. That ain't when you bring it up. But Skip Bayless,
that's how you know you really not married. Because if you got around a woman, then you know you can't even have a loose mouth like that. You got to watch what you say. That's how we know it ain't no real Ernestine in the building.
Yeah, I want to see who Ernestine is, because I don't think she exists.
That's the imagination, because look at his mouth. You can't have a woman if your mouth is that loose.
This Ernestine right here. This Ernestine right here.
That
his
dog.
right hand.
Not Ernestine.
Hey, man.
There's a reason why Stephen A. dropped his line.
Right.
And I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of him getting away with it. I'm sick and tired of him getting away with it. I'm sick and tired of all these people saying these things, and then just because they say it, oh, we can go back on Twitter and post something else and try to clean it up. No, you can't clean it up.
I couldn't believe he wasn't fired, honestly.
Because
I was waiting for it.
Because it's certain things that you can get away with, and I'm a firm believer. People do things because of the way they are, and I made a promise to myself a long time ago. People try to get over on you because they think you stupid.
Right.
Like when you say something, like when somebody say something and you catch them and then you ask them what they say and they say, huh?
Right.
That's an automatic, I'm going to punch you in your face.
I'm going to punch you in your shit. That's it.
Right. So that don't go with me. And anybody know, if you say something off the hook and I ask you what you say and you say, huh? All my friends know a fight finna happen. They know off the rip. And they've been knowing that since my mid-20s.
Damn.
Because they already know that I heard you. And I'm asking you the question so you can repeat yourself. And when you try to act like I'm stupid and say, huh, I'm going to punch you in your face.
I'm finna punch you right in your snot locker.
Yeah.
Right.
So
he's calling it a snot locker.
Right in your snot
locker.
Soon
as you say, huh, you better have your guards up.
Why?
Because that hook is coming.
Because if not, I'm gonna punch you in your face.
And the player oh yeah, coach. I didn't mean to cut you off.
And you probably gonna wake up somewhere hurt.
Hey, coach. So what you got? What you got to tell Skip Bayless? No, we got to tell anybody that employer. And what do you got to tell anybody that employed this goddamn fool, man?
Man, what the hell?
I mean, because if they fire Chris Carter, then why does he still have a job?
That's my point.
Man.
Yeah. And all he did was catch. And all Chris Carter did was catch touchdowns.
Put them off too. Either fire him or we gotta cut Fox off. That's how they gotta go.
That's all Chris. That's all Chris Carter did.
Watching Skip and Shannon. I'm done watching that. I can't watch that no more.
That's all Skip did. I mean, that's all Chris Carter did was catch touchdown. Hey man, been another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory, man. I'm your man, the People's Champ, with the crew, with the Sports Gurus, man. Hopefully, man, we get some more information on what's going on, and we will do the fantasy football champion circle coming up real soon, man. So thank y'all for tuning in. We went a little bit longer, man, but we had to talk about this, man. This is what's been buzzing in sports, and this is what's been trending around the world. So, man, again, from the crew here at No Balls, No Glory, man, from us here at No Balls, No Glory, our prayers are with Damar Hamlin and his family and everything, that blessings on his body, a speedy recovery. Pray the Lord hand of healing over his body, man. We out of here, y'all. Check us out on Thursday, y'all. Peace.
All right, man.
We are 3.
Peace.